In this video, we'll see looping statement. Looping statement is used to repeat block of statements. Condition is mentioned which decides how many times block of statement should be executed. So looping is possible with these three type of statements, like by using for loop, while loop, and do while loop. So we'll see these blocks one by one. So let's start with for loop. For loop is used to execute certain block of statement for many times. In a for loop, we can mention loop initialization, condition checking, and increment or decrement operation. In a body of for loop, we can write statement which should be executed repeatedly. Here, this is the syntax for loop. We use for keyword, then this is initialization, then this is condition, and then we use increment or decrement operation. Okay, and inside this is the block, code block. So this is the flow chart for loop. Here this is initialization, then we check for the condition. If condition is true, then it execute this code block, and then it perform increment or decrement operator. Then again it check for the condition. If condition is true, it execute code block, increment, and then again for the condition. If this condition is false, then it exit from this for loop. Okay, this is the syntax for loop. Here we use three expressions: initialization, then condition, then increment or decrement. This is code block. So we'll see one example. Here, suppose if we want to display hello world 5 times. So instead of writing this cout hello world 5 times, I used for loop here. So first I declare I variable, and this for loop for initialization. Here I initialize I variable to 0. Condition is I less than 5, and here I use increment operator, that is I plus plus. And inside this for loop I use this hello world. It means if we consider this flow chart, here it performs initialization first, then it go for condition, then code block, and then increment. So if we consider this example, I initialize to 0 first, then it check for the condition. Yeah, now value of I is 0, so I less than 5, that is true. So it execute this block. It means it display hello world. Then it perform increment operation, that is I plus plus. So I becomes 1. Then it again check for the condition. Now 1 is less than 5, yes, so it display hello world second time. Then I becomes I plus plus, so I becomes 2. So 2 is less than 5, yes, so it display hello world third time. Value of I increased by 1, so likewise, so it display this hello world 5 times. It means this for loop iterate from I equals to 0 to I equals to 4. When value of I becomes 5, 5 less than 5, this condition is false, then this block is not get executed. Okay, we'll see one more example. Suppose I want to display this I equals to numbers from I equals to 0 to 10. Okay, but here I increase value of I by 2. Okay, here I use for increment statement, I use I is equals to I plus 2. It means when we initialize I equals to 0, it check for the condition whether 0 is less than 10. Yes, 0 is less than 10, so it display I equals to 0. Then we increase value of I by 2, so it means I becomes 2. So it check for the condition whether 2 is less than 10. Yes, 2 is less than 10, so it display I is equals to 2. Then it display I is equals to 2. Then it perform increment, that is I is equals to I plus 2. It means now value of I becomes 4. So it check for the condition whether 4 is less than 10. Yes, this condition is true. So it execute this I is equals to 4. Now it perform increment, that is I is equals to I plus 2. So I become 6. It check for the condition whether 6 is less than 10. Yes, condition is true. So it display I is equals to 6. Now value of I becomes 8. 6 plus 2. So it check for the condition whether I less than 10. Yes, 8 is less than 10. So it display I is equals to 8. Now it perform increment I is equals to I plus 2, that is 8 plus 2. So value of I becomes 10. So it check for the condition whether 10 is less than 10. This condition is false. So it execute next line, that is return 0. So program terminates here. It means for this program, output is I equals to 0, then it display 2, 4, 6, 8. This is all about for loop statement. Now we'll see while loop. Okay, it is like a for loop statement. Mm, the same whatever for loop perform, same we can perform by using while loop. Only difference between for and while loop syntax. Here in a for loop we use three statements: initialization, then condition, then statement increment or decrement. Here in a while loop, before while keyword we perform initialization. In a while we pass condition here. If this condition is true, it execute this block, and then at the end we perform this increment or decrement. This while loop is used for executing same block of code, the statements of code, for many times. It repeats a statement or group of statements while a given condition is true. Okay, in a while statement, it tests the condition before executing the loop body. It means if this condition is true, then and then only this block get executed. Okay. This is the flow chart for while statement. Here it perform initialization, then it check for the condition. If this condition is true, then this code block get executed. Then again it check for the condition. If condition is true, it execute this block. If this condition is false, then it exit from this block. This is the syntax for while loop. While condition, this is block of code that we want to execute repeatedly, and here we can write increment or decrement operation. We'll see one example here to display a value of I from 0 to less than 5. So here before while we initialize I to 0. It means this is initialization, this is condition, this is block of statement, and here we perform increment. So here I initialize to 0 and condition is whether I less than 5, and here we display value of I, then we perform increment. So initially I initialize to 0, it check the condition 0 is less than 5, yes, 0 is less than 5, so it display I is equals to 0. So it increase value of I by 1, it check for the condition 1 is less than 5, yes, so it displays equals to 1, then I equals to 3, 2, I equals to 3, I is equals to 4. So I plus plus, now I value of I becomes 5. So it check for the condition whether 5 is less than 5. So condition is false. So it exit from this while loop. It means control goes here, and here is return 0 statement. So program terminates here. So output for this program is it display value of I from 0 to 4. Now next looping statement is do while statement. Do while is also same like while statement. Okay, difference between a while and do while is that in a while statement, condition is checked before loop execution. Here in a do while, we first execute this block and then check for the condition. Okay, it means we can say that while loop checks condition first, whereas do while checks condition afterwards. So this is the flow chart for do while. Do it execute this code block, then it check for the condition. If condition is true, then it again execute this block and then check for the condition. Okay, so we can say that in a while and do while difference. Suppose at a first attempt, if condition is false, then while loop never get executed, but do while statement executes at least at least once. Okay, this is the syntax of do while. It do this activity first and then it check for the condition. If condition is true, then and then only this block repeatedly get executed. If condition is false at first attempt, but this block executes at least once. This is the example. Here again we display value of I, variable I from 0 to less than 5. So this is initialization, I equals to 0. Then we display value of I variable, and here we perform increment. Then we check for the condition while I less than 5. It means I initialize to 0. So directly display I is equals to 0. We increment I by 1. And then we check for the condition whether I is less than 5. Yes. So it display I is equals to 1. Okay. This is all about looping statements in C++.